You won't believe what just happened with JD and Usha Vance's daughter, Mirabelle. Her unexpected transformation has everyone talking. Was it a moment of joy or shock? A major milestone, a dramatic new look, or something even bigger? This surprising twist has left people stunned, sparking endless speculation. The Vance family's response says it all, but the real question remains, what exactly happened to Mirabelle? JD and Usha Vance are not just another political couple. Their family has become one of the most talked about in America. From JD's rise from poverty to the White House to Usha's impact as Second Lady, their journey is remarkable. Mirabelle, their youngest daughter, is now in the spotlight. JD grew up in a poor working-class family in Middletown, Ohio, facing financial struggles, family issues, and addiction, but he fought his way out. His memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, shed light on the struggles of white working-class Americans, making him a national figure and paving his way into politics. After winning a U.S. Senate seat in 2022 with support from Donald Trump, JD became vice president when Trump won in 2024. Meanwhile, Usha Chilakuri, born to Indian immigrant parents in San Diego, excelled academically and built a successful legal career, clerking for Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts. Though she avoided the spotlight, her intelligence and grace made her one of Washington's most admired women. As Second Lady, she balances law, fashion, and political scrutiny while raising their three children, Ewan, Vivek, and Mirabelle. Despite efforts to keep their kids out of politics, Mirabelle became a sensation at Trump's 2025 inauguration at just 3 years old, wearing a red cape and Scooby-Doo bandages while sucking her thumb as her father took the oath. Now, she's back in the headlines for a different reason, something so emotional that it brought JD and Usha to tears. What happened to Mirabelle that has everyone talking? Wrapped in a bright red cape, Mirabelle quickly became the internet's favorite part of the event. Many people saw her photos and videos, with some calling her a rising fashion star and others admiring her beauty. Social media buzzed about her outfit, carefree attitude, and the way she clung to her mother, leading to the hashtag Little Mirabelle trending. News outlets couldn't get enough of her, with some calling her the friendliest presence at the event and others appreciating her authenticity in such a serious setting. However, that was just the beginning. Weeks later, Mirabelle's name surfaced again, but this time, it wasn't just about a cute moment. It felt like something had changed. While political families often draw public interest, the fascination with Mirabelle went beyond the norm. Maybe it was her contrast against the formal atmosphere, or maybe people simply enjoyed seeing a child being herself in the midst of history. Either way, her unexpected popularity only grew. Then, she reappeared in public under different circumstances, sparking speculation. Rumors spread overnight. Some claimed she looked completely different, while others suggested she had achieved something significant. What truly set the internet ablaze was the reaction of JD and Usha Vance. Usually composed in public, JD appeared teary-eyed, and Usha seemed unusually emotional, as if she had recently faced something deeply affecting. This fueled wild theories. Had Mirabelle done something shocking? Was there a hidden story? The Vance family remained silent, leaving the internet to fill in the gaps. Some speculated she had simply grown up, and seeing that change hit her parents hard. Others wondered if a major transformation, like a haircut or fashion shift, had caught them off guard. More serious ideas emerged. Had she faced a health scare and come through it, leaving her parents overwhelmed with relief? Or perhaps she had said something profound, a single sentence capable of evoking deep emotions? No one knew for certain, but one fact remained. JD and Usha's visible emotions only heightened curiosity. Was there a deeper story behind their reaction? The internet demanded answers, and the speculation showed no signs of stopping. Could it be that JD and Usha Vance had just witnessed a remarkable transformation in their daughter? Their emotional response left everyone wondering what had truly happened. Changes in how someone looks can cause big emotions, especially if they happen quickly. Did Mirabelle show off a striking new haircut? She may have gotten her first real haircut, which would have made her look very different from the way she looked on Inauguration Day. Was it something else too? A shocking choice in clothes that made her look years older? Kids like to play around with fashion, and in a family that is always on display, even a small change could truly make a difference. JD and Usha would have been shocked if Mirabelle showed up looking nothing like the person they knew. This is where we should be careful. It's just an interest. There are no false claims here. Would something about Mirabelle's health have made her parents feel bad? She may have gotten past a small problem, made big steps forward in her growth, or surprised them in a way they didn't expect. Kids learn and grow very quickly. Sometimes, their behavior makes parents think about how far they've come. She must have felt something emotionally linked to her health that made JD and Usha cry. It could have been relief, pride, or pure delight. It's not always the big events that matter the most. What would happen if Mirabelle did something that was so sweet it would melt her parents' hearts? She might have said something wise or old-fashioned that caught them off guard. Could she have shown love in a way that no one expected? Instead, she felt like a turning point in her growth. Parents are moved to tears by their child's first words, acts of kindness, or small events that tell them that time is going by too quickly. No matter what happened, one thing is for sure. What happened with Mirabelle was important enough for JD and Usha to feel something. Everyone on the internet has their own ideas about what happened, but the real story might be more moving than anyone thought. When the internet sees something unusual, it doesn't take long for theories to start flying. The moment JD and Usha Vance showed unexpected emotion, social media went into overdrive. People on X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit had plenty of ideas about what might have happened. Some were funny, some were wild, and a few made people stop and think. One of the most popular theories? That Mirabelle had some kind of glow up. Yes, at just 3 years old. Sounds crazy, but that's the internet for you. Users started posting side-by-side pictures, comparing her latest appearance to her previous ones. Did she suddenly look older? Did her outfit make her seem more mature? Some people joked that she already has better fashion sense than most adults. Others thought she might have had a noticeable growth spurt, making her look years ahead of her age. It's funny to think about, but in a world obsessed with transformations, even toddlers aren't off limits to speculation. Another theory took a different angle. Instead of focusing on how she looked, some users pointed out how effortlessly she commanded attention. One viral post read, "Forget JD and Usha, Mirabelle is the real star of the Vance family." And honestly, they might not be wrong. She already made headlines on Inauguration Day with her red cape and Scooby-Doo bandages. Now, she's back in the spotlight again. Was this another moment where she unintentionally became the center of attention? Even when she isn't doing much, people seem drawn to her. Whether it's her playful nature, the way she interacts with her parents, or just the simple fact that she's a young child in a highly public setting, Mirabelle has captured the internet's attention. She doesn't have to try, she just naturally steals the show. Some even joke that she's the secret weapon of the Vance family's public image. Whether intentional or not, it's clear that whenever Mirabelle is around, people are watching. If JD and Usha weren't expecting this level of fascination, maybe that's what caught them off guard. Maybe it's even something they're still adjusting to. Then came the deeper theories. Some people believe this wasn't just an emotional family moment, it was symbolic. Could Mirabelle represent the next generation of the Vance family stepping into history? JD and Usha are already one of the most watched political couples in the country. Seeing their youngest child in the public eye could have hit them on a different level. Maybe it made them think about the future in a way they hadn't before. Parents often have moments where they suddenly realize how quickly time is moving. One day, their child is a toddler in a high chair. Next, they're standing in front of thousands, unknowingly becoming a public figure. For JD and Usha, this might have been one of those moments where everything just hit at once.